What's the old Pokemon there?
It's Beartic. So I think it's Beartic, but it's more like Beartic, Beartic. So it's like bear and Arctic. So I think it's Beartic.
Hey, it's a working. Beartic.
That's what I think.
Get this. Go away. Get this. Get this. Get this. We will be starting in a minute. Those of you who have joined early. Oh my God, what's going on outside? You hear that?
No.
Are you promised you didn't hear that?
Sounded like a motorcycle.
Not in my neighborhood. Oh, there's someone outside. I completely forgot what I was doing now. Front door's open.
I opened it.
Okay. This is right. This feels right. Oh my God. Oh my God.
What's happening?
Okay, let's do this. Not in my backyard. I'm reorganizing. I want you to know that. All right, let's go. Beartic. Three, two, one. Go Nintendo Podcast, Webisode 614, the Beartic Podcast.
Beartic is an earth sign quadruped Pokemon capable of standing on its hind legs. It has bluish white fur with a shaggy tuft at its rear. 3 spikes of ice hang from its lower jaw, forming a beard. Its face consists of a long snout, beady black eyes, and rounded ears. Its large 4 paws have black claws and paw pads. Beartic is capable of freezing its own breath and will create pathways across water using this technique. It inhabits northern areas where it catches prey in the cold waters. Beartic is number 614.
Mom, Brain, can you tell us about Beartic, please?
Beartic is an earth sign quadruped Pokemon capable of standing on its hind legs.
Don't do the whole thing again. Don't. It's okay. It's okay.
What's to stop me?
Me, because I run this show. I'm the captain, although I don't have my hat. I'm the captain now. It's 6:14.
What else do you know about it? You got a bunch of cat hair, I think, on your nose. Unless that's your hair growing up.
No, the cat was rubbing his face on me. Jeez.
It's an ice type Pokemon. Its abilities include Snow Cloak or Slush Rush. Its hidden ability is Swift Swim. It's
Sweet Scoop.
50-50 male to female ratio. 573 pounds.
Whoa.
8 feet tall, and you can't teach that.
This sucker is big.
Yeah, he's huge. And angry looking, too. Look at him.
It's like, come at me, bro, right? Like that meme, right?
I walked into my language arts class the other day after stepping out for a moment to use the facilities, came back in, and the teacher was like, well, what is a meme? And I was like, guys, what are you doing to her while I'm
What is a meme? What is a meme?
Yeah. I was like, oh, boy, what did you do to her?
This is your co-teacher?
Mm-hmm.
She's never heard of what a meme is? How old is she?
She has. I think like a kid just brought something up from a meme and then...
Are you telling me that your lesson for the day was about memes?
No.
All right, class, now tell me, what is a meme?
Do you know Reddit is like full of teacher memes? Like my teacher tried to be cool and used a meme. So if I've learned anything from that, it's that even if I think it's a cool meme, I shouldn't use it.
Don't worry, you're with me. And I know the freshest memes because I'm on the internet all the time. So
Still,
you're okay.
Though, I feel like...
The freshest memes. Mwah.
I feel like it's still not okay.
Give me a nice spicy meme.
I don't have any.
I was hoping you'd like dab or something.
Although I gotta say, I really like the SpongeBob one.
The children love dabbing.
Like one of my co-teachers did that. She was like, if you can hear me, put your hands on your head. If you can hear me, clap twice. If you can hear me, do this. And she dabbed, and I was like, oh, here we go. But I do like the SpongeBob one, the with him like, I like that.
That's the meme economy. That's very high up in the meme economy right now. All right. That's a spicy. Straight Jeff says that's the spicy meme ball. A spicy meme ball. Hello, Cowboy.
I like how she goes
Corvin and Zionic and ZX Billy and Ryan.
Spicy meatball. I got the spicy meatball.
Atticus, look that up on YouTube if you don't know what Mom Brain's saying. Small town security. Just type in small town security spicy meatball. You'll get it.
It's so good.
And Chris and Nightmare and Keon and David and Straight Jeffin and Santiago and Rachel and Mapu 2 and SD Sick Hero and Mysticoy and Hey Duda and Sergio ALB 64, number one Dumpkin Spice fan, and whoever else I didn't see. Thanks for joining us. Twisted In says, please talk about hentai this podcast. Mom Brain, hello Bacon Bits. Mom Brain, how much hentai have you watched in your lifetime?
Not a whole lot.
Well, you know what? It's time to change that.
Oh?
Hentai, if you don't know, when one anime character loves another, they come together and they, tentacles get involved, and you know, it's all about new fresh ideas, being open. Are you looking at hentai right now?
I'm not. I'm putting the music section together.
Hentai is always relative, Mysticoy. You're right. Hentai memes. We need hentai memes. There's not enough hentai memes out there. Chris says teachers love hentai. Yep. Hello, BWA. If you want to say spicy meta ball, please, for love of God, say it like...
It's meta ball.
No. I read it how he wrote it. META, meta ball. I kind of like that better. A nice spicy meta ball. What are you doing?
Music.
Oh, music, yes. All right, so it's just me and Mom Brain right now, but it is not going to stay that way. Kirby is on his way. If you'll remember on last week's show, I said Nikki Hill will be here in 2 weeks, so that means Nikki Hill will be here next week. And now that I've said it today, it means he won't be here next week. But last I heard, he's going to be around, so we'll have another one joining us. You know how it is. Lube is a dad now, so he can't.
He's not.
Do podcasts. Yes, he is. He's a daddy.
He's not.
He has babies.
He does not.
He's a caretaker.
His fiance has 2 children.
That makes him a dad.
It does not.
A stepdaddy.
No. There's like you have to like go through a process to be a stepfather.
A fake daddy.
Bloop's fiance has 2 children.
And he is the fake daddy.
Maybe you should ask him how he identifies.
Something like the boss or something. I'm the boss of these children. So I don't know when he'll be around, you know. You know how it is. These people go and have families and kids, and they're like, oh, I have to be an adult. I have to do adult things. We can't have fun anymore. Make myself laugh. All right, so that's what's going on with that. That's where everybody is. That's Doom Michaels is in California. You know that. It's been there for a while now. Baby daddy. No, he is not the baby daddy. He's the fake baby daddy, I guess you'd call it. All right, let's do some news, right? You want to do some news, Mom Brain?
Go ahead.
Morisaki wants to know if Mom Brain students watch this podcast. Maybe one out there somewhere.
I'm very careful to make sure that they don't.
Mew Taker says, "Here we go." Maybe one day they will. Maybe one is right now.
I doubt it.
They're horrified.
If you're one of my students and you're watching right now,
or listening
right now, you need to go do some reading. And you, if you didn't finish your spiral review, it was due already, and you need to work on that. And I know many of you didn't finish it, so do that. And we've got a quiz coming up this week on U.S. customary and metric measurements, so you could be practicing that.
How do you know that they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing?
I don't.
You said you know a lot of them haven't done.
Oh, well, the spiral review was due this week, and we did not get all of them. So
what are you going to do? Things come up. Kids get busy. Those fidget spinners are keeping kids very occupied right now. Steve Sikura says, students, read GoNintendo.com. That is the perfect recommendation. Perfect way to spend your weekend. Thank you, Hey Duda. Hey Duda says, great Thumper review. I will talk about that in a little. That's not a touch screen. Sorry.
We're counting.
Thank you, Hey Dude. I appreciate it. I will talk about that in a little bit. But first, let's get into some news. Mr. Al Newman talked a bit about Breath of the Wild. And he talked about what fans are doing with the game. So obviously, there's been all kinds of crazy videos about Breath of the Wild and what people are doing inside the game. Because it's a bit of a sandbox. And you get to mess around and pretty much do what you want with some limitations. And people are doing all kinds of crazy things that the developers have thought of and also the developers haven't thought of. So he says, talking about fans playing it, he says, when we apply the laws of physics in this game based on a physics engine, various kinds of interesting things will happen. We intentionally give freedom in testing them out, but I'm surprised of the tricks of using magnesis items that can carry anything metallic. When you place a block on a metal trolley, and when you stand on top of it and then pull the trolley with magnesis, it will gradually soar up into the air. When we saw that video that used that method to move midair, all the staff became speechless, and then he laughed. So yeah, you know, they could have tested the game for years, and when it comes out, you just can't match. You can't match the hive mind, the group effort of everybody playing it at the same time and trying all different kinds of things. You just aren't going to get that range of people. So they saw this, and that is something the development team had not seen. So they're enjoying watching all your crazy videos. The most recent one that I know of is, well, there's two. There's the one where the modded to spawn multiple versions of any item or character. And then on top of that, there was the in-game one where the guy was using stasis to stand on top of a tree and blow it up with a bomb and launch himself into the air to get to the top of towers that way. So people are still doing all kinds of crazy things with that. Mario Cheated says, something about seeing Al Newman pointing a weapon at me just feels inherently wrong. I feel like I'm being hunted. He would never do that. He is a good man. He's a good, honest man. I don't think he'd ever be the bad guy. I could be wrong, though. Are there other things you'd rather be doing?
No, I'm just about to pay the bills.
Ugh. Bills. Money.
Bills.
So, according to the Wall Street Journal and their inside sources, so not confirmed by Nintendo, but they say they got the scoop, the lowdown from some people in the know. They say that Nintendo is working on a Legend of Zelda game for mobile devices. So perhaps one day soon, you'll be able to play Zelda on your iPhone or your Android. What, Mom Bree?
That would be amazing.
Well, let's look at it like this. Let's say it is true. We don't know what they're doing, but it's not like we haven't seen a Legend of Zelda game that was all touchscreen before. There were two of them. There's Phantom Hourglass and Phantom Choo Choo. And they were all touchscreen, and I quite enjoyed them. So we know that they can make a touchscreen-only Zelda game that plays as a traditional Zelda game. So I don't know if that's the route they're going to take this time around, but if the rumors are to be believed, there is something Zelda coming to smartphones. Maybe it'll be like Crossbow Training 2 or something like that, using AR, you know, something to make people upset. But again, this is not confirmed. Nintendo hasn't said anything about it. Just this inside information. Kendrick Lamario says, if it's not called The Legend of Zelda, they've missed the trick. Yes, they have to call it that. That's true. It makes perfect sense. Maybe we'll find out about this at E3. Who knows? We're going to find out about a whole bunch of stuff at E3 that we never heard of before. And this game could possibly be that. We know that Animal Crossing is coming to mobile this year. We just don't know when. And we know Nintendo wants to do at least 2 mobile games a year. So what's the second game? We don't know. We haven't heard anything. It's Spirit Tracks, or I mean, it's Phantom Hourglass and Phantom Choo Choo. Spirit Tracks is not the name, contrary to popular belief. It's Phantom Choo Choo. From the Wall Street Journal, this was in the same article. They say that the Pokemon Company is working on a new mobile card game app. Obviously not surprising because Pokemon, I don't know if you know this, but Pokemon's kind of hot right now. Pokemon's pretty popular. So they might be working on a new mobile card game. We don't know if it's going to be, you know, something similar to what they have out there already, or if it's tied to the real life card game, or if it's something completely different. No idea. Lowcamp says, rumor, I myself learned to not trust news bits coming from the Wall Street Journal, let alone NeoGAF. Well, Lowcamp says he don't believe this stuff. We'll see if he's right. Banker on Animation says, I want Animal Crossing. Well, you're going to get Animal Crossing. Yeah, I mean, that's got to be likely for E3, at least, you know, a trailer or a teaser for it or something. We know it's in the works, but we haven't seen anything other than a logo as far as I know. And a logo that didn't have a subtitle or anything with it. So it's been in development for quite some time, and it's coming out this year. Yeah, you would imagine that we'd get some kind of something at E3, and it wouldn't be surprising to see it get its own direct later on, because they've done that for pressed mobile games.
Fresh mobile.
So we're doing that for pressed mobile games. Hey, Mom Brain.
Yes, dear.
Call of Duty, bro.
Call of Duty, bro.
What's your favorite Call of Duty game?
Don't have one.
You love them all equally?
I've never played one.
Bro, you're missing out.
Really, bro?
What do you got against Call of Duty, bro?
Nothing. I don't have anything against Call of Duty, bro.
Well, we have another rumor, 3 rumors right in a row, that Beanox, a developer that's worked a lot with Nintendo platforms, could be working on a Call of Duty, or could be working on Call of Duty for the Switch. Now, the most recent Call of Duty the Call of Duty that's up and coming is Call of Duty World War II. And Beanox, who we haven't really heard tied to development of this most recent Call of Duty, has tweeted out a bit of information. It's them hanging out with some military people, and they took a group photo together. Oh, let's see what this top comment is. And they're talking about working on Call of Duty, but they don't specifically say what they're doing or what platform or anything like that. And it's very odd for them to tweet this out. You okay?
Uh-huh.
Tweet this out of nowhere. So because Beanox has such a rich history of working with Nintendo platforms, people will debate the quality of their games, but they definitely have worked on multiple titles that came out from Activision on Nintendo platforms. So people are thinking maybe they're involved with a Switch version of Call of Duty. First comment comes from Clark2K, and he says, local multiplayer on a first-person shooter game. I did it a long time ago. How old are you, Clark? Tell us about your olden days. I want to hear about your storied past. Yeah, I mean, the last Call of Duty game I played was the one with Kevin Spacey. And I honestly bought it because Kevin Spacey was in it, and I liked Kevin Spacey so much. But I didn't play online. I bought it for the campaign, and I liked it. It was fun. You know, it wasn't anything special, but I enjoyed it. It was a good, quick romp, and that was it. I played the single player, and that's what I spent my time with. So I know I'm in the minority there because most people pick up Call of Duty and play the multiplayer only. So I haven't played one since. I don't know how many there's been since that. Maybe 2 there have been. Maybe more than that. I got no idea. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not big on the Call of Duty games, and I'm especially. Oh, and I also like the fact that it was. I don't know when it was supposed to take place, but it was obviously at least a few years in the future, because I'm still worn out from all the like historical Call of Duty games, the ones that take place years ago. I don't know. I've just seen enough of those games. I've seen enough war for my time. I just like the more futuristic, experimental sci-fi stuff, which, you know, I understand people not liking that because it's not traditionally Call of Duty. So I get that. Immediate Muffin says, oh no, this is about something else. Hey, Mom Brain.
Yes, dear.
Minecraft
with the cookies for the birds. Bad situation.
I have no idea. Oh, the parrots you're talking about. Yeah. Feeding parrots chocolate chips. Right? Where'd you hear about that?
All over.
What do you mean all over? Internet or school?
I heard it on Reddit, and then I
You read it on Reddit.
and then they were talking about it on NPR.
Really? NPR? Why?
Because it's newsworthy. My
dad called today to tell me they were talking about Twin Peaks on NPR. I guess today or recently? I don't know.
Probably.
They had something with Angelo Badalamenti.
Oh, yeah.
He did something like some string quartet. He wrote an arrangement of the Twin Peaks music for a string quartet. I don't know. What the hell were we talking about? Oh, Minecraft. Parrots. Yeah, don't feed them chocolate chips. But this is about the Switch edition of Minecraft. Did you know that the Switch edition of Minecraft, when it came out, shot right to the top of the eShop? It took the #1 spot in the US, in the UK, and in Japan. So even the likes of Breath of the Wild, which has been out for a while, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which has also been out for a lesser amount of time, those games couldn't fend off Minecraft. Minecraft is #1. Immediate Muffin says, the charts are only based off the past 2 weeks, so wouldn't every major release probably shoot to the top after release? Well, there are certain circumstances where that happens, but we do know how well Breath of the Wild and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe are selling, so it definitely had to use some muscle to get up there. And it's not like Minecraft is brand new, obviously. But, yes, it is a big franchise, and it continues to sell very well. Now, the thing is, let's see how long it stays at the top of the charts. I imagine it'll be at least in the top 10 for quite some time because people like their Minecraft. I am one of those people. I enjoy Minecraft. Mom Brain does as well, but she hasn't played in a very long time. Mm-hmm. Remember when you were really on your kick and you were playing on your phone and stuff like that?
Yeah.
We're not doing this. Sure. I did not make this a top story, but it was made one by Yo Schiller, so I will tell you. There's a Harvest Moon title coming to the Switch. It's Harvest Moon, Light of Hope. It's an all-new title. The game will encompass 20 years of spirit that has made the franchise what it is today, and it will be available on Switch, Steam, and PS4. They want you to know that this is the first time the Harvest Moon brand will appear on the Switch as well as Steam. It's going to be at E3. Players begin the game as they set out looking for a fresh start and new surroundings. During their voyage, their ship is hit by a monsoon and goes down. As they drift into a small harbor town, now in shambles from the storm, it will be up to the player to rebuild the town and save the lighthouse. But it won't be easy. Nevertheless, with some hard work growing crops, tending livestock, and gathering materials for repairs, players will be able to make new friends, start a family, revive the lighthouse, and save the town. So, Harvest Moon, coming to the Switch. Let's see, you guys happy about this? You guys are happy about this, but let's say what you actually say about it. Mom Ray, did you know I've never played a Harvest Moon game? Yeah. Feel like that's a mistake, right?
I thought you did. I thought, or maybe you tried to get me to play.
Now you do.
Maybe that's
the one with all the animals. I forget, it was like Animal Parade or something. I don't know. Mutaker says, oh my God, yes, I can't wait to play it in all capital letters. Maybe I will make this my first Harvest Moon. I feel like that's a gaming sin that I should be more ashamed of. It's not like Harvest Moon is new. There's been a million installments. So maybe I should give this one a shot. Maybe. I'm reading what you guys are saying in the chat. It says you're experiencing playback issues. Hopefully those are fixing themselves. Try refreshing. I apologize. There was okay. We have a Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valencia review. It is a video review. I do not have a 3DS capture unit game of myself playing. But I put something together. But more importantly, it's better now. That's good. More importantly, I know that while I am familiar with the Fire Emblem franchise and I have played the recent installments that have been localized, I do not have the wealth of knowledge about Fire Emblem as a whole to do this review justice. And I said to myself, you know what? There's someone I know that could do this a lot better. To Nintendo, who is a huge Fire Emblem fan and very well versed in the franchise. He's played all the installments multiple times. So I reached out to him and I said, hey, bud, could you do a review for Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valencia? And he said, yes. Yes, I can. This was a little bit different for him. He doesn't usually do the reviews in the style that I do, but he gave it a shot. And it came out perfectly, I think. Not only is the review full of all sorts of details and insight that only he could give you, it also gives you a nice look at Dan's personality, which I think is lovely. So make sure you check that out because it is wonderful. Nurio says, Nintendo, why do you pronounce your last name in an English way instead of the Dutch way? Oh boy, he's saying all kinds of words I don't know how to say. He says, so he pronounces his last name Koopman. And I guess it's the way this is written makes it sound like it's supposed to be said Koepman. Reminds me of Panin Koek, who also pronounces his username in an English way. Panin Koek. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I don't read that stuff. What play us live? Play it live? Play us out?
Play us out?
Play us out? What does that mean? Yeah, I can't. There's a spicy meme for you. That one's brand new. Nobody's ever heard that one before. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about, but please check out Dan's review. It is quite wonderful. Hello, G-Man, sir. Good to see you, sir. Locam says, I wish Kirby was here. Locam says, it's Leviosa. Mm-hmm. Or actually, he says the other part. He says it's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Ron, stop.
Oh.
Sonic Forces had a new trailer this week, and Sega was teasing something one day on Twitter, and they were like, hey, get ready, we're going to talk about something. I didn't say specifically what, but everybody was like, oh, it's probably going to be for Forces, and it was. Here's for Sonic Forces. Mom Brain.
Yes.
You remember a while ago how we were talking about there being another character teased for Sonic Forces and we didn't know who it was?
Yeah.
Well, now we know.
Is it Peach?
No.
What's her name?
Peach.
Cream?
Cream. No, it's not Cream the Bunny. It's your character.
That's a robot.
No, as in...
Flicky?
No, as in you make the character. You customize them. You give them the stuff they wear. You give them all kinds of accessories.
I don't want to hear it if it's not Flicky.
Why do you say that? Flicky's in like every Sonic game. If there's a little bird that flies out of an enemy, that's Flicky. Mom Brain, I have a difficult question for you. Peach the Human says, G-Man, sir. Yep. I have a tough question for you. What was the last Sonic game you played?
The second one.
Wow. Wow. You were a Sega kid growing up, and you haven't played a Sonic game since the second one. So. I know, with Controller 1 and Controller 2. You need to sit down and play some Sonic games.
It was my mother.
You need to sit down and play some.
Okay.
Rocket says Flicky the Bean. Yep.
Exactly. Me, Flicky the Bean.
And SC Sikura says Hentai the Hedgehog.
Ooh,
that's a great idea. What?
That could get messy.
Jordan says, I better be able to scan my Pikachu amiibo for a custom Sonic Chew character. I'm going to buy Sonic Forces. I can tell you that. My heart is with Sonic Mania. I think Sonic Mania looks like the better game right now. What are you looking at?
The cat.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know. I'm definitely going to pick up. Hello, Nintendo Gamer. I'm definitely going to pick this game up. I'm just not as excited about it as I am for Mania. Ubisoft is teasing an unannounced title for Switch. I bet we know what it is. Ubisoft says, we have new games on Switch. One new game not announced. One or two others as well. What the hell does that statement mean? We have new games on Switch. One new game not announced. One or two others as well. Are the one or two others new games that are announced? Because we don't know those. Or what are they considering? Steep a new game? Or Rayman, whatever it's called? Switch Edition? Is that a new game? That doesn't count as new. Is he talking about Beyond Good and Evil? Because the sequel is announced. This statement bothers me. Like, I want to know. Tell me how many new games you have coming to the Switch. And tell me if you mean new as in we don't know anything about them. Or new as in we just put them out and they're getting ported. But yeah, if he's just saying one new game, we know what it is. It's that Rabbids game, that rumored Rabbids game. That's still just a rumor, but everybody knows it's true. I'd be surprised if there are people that follow Nintendo and follow this rumor and still think that game isn't true. That game's real. That game's real. We're gonna hear about it at E3, I'm sure. Mystical Bovine says, all I want for Christmas is Fractured Butthole. South Park. On the Switch. Is that too much to ask? You know, I have a theory about this, and it's just a personal theory with no real evidence to back it up. But South Park, the Fractured Butthole.
The Fractured Butthole.
I'm pronouncing it how it's spelled out.
I understand.
How it's presented. That game got pushed back, and now we know it's not coming out. What did they say? October it's coming out? And I don't know. I got a feeling it's going to come to the Switch. I feel like with the way the development has been pushed and all that stuff, I feel like there's going to be a Switch version. I don't know. I just have a feeling. Again, no inside sources or rumors or anything. I just feel like it's going to happen. I hope I'm right. I'm buying it no matter what. I'm buying it on some platform, but it's coming.
Buying that Fractured Butthole.
But if it's coming to Switch, I'll buy it on Switch. The Fractured Butthole. Mom Brain.
Yes.
Did you know that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the number one game for April 2017? Did you know that?
No.
It sold 550,000 units in April. That is 460,000 physical, and all the rest were digital. But here's the most interesting part. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe only launched on April 28th. It sold 550,000 units in 2 days, making it the number one game for April. Can you believe it? I want you to know that the Switch sold 280,000 units in April, making it the number one system for April in the United States. Now, obviously, the system launched selling 906,000 units in March. And now April it sold 280, so that's a huge drop. But that's because of stock issues. It is hard to find. It's still hard to find everywhere. We were just at Best Buy the other day, and I looked, and they didn't have any.
Mm-hmm.
And Best Buy says tomorrow in store they will have limited stock available. So if you're still trying to get one, or you know someone who's trying to get one, tell them to hit up Best Buy tomorrow. I think Toys R Us had them yesterday. So maybe if you're lucky, Toys R Us still has them today. You could go and give it a shot. But yeah, even if you have yours, if you know someone who wants one, let them know. So yeah, good news for Nintendo all around right there. We have the full NPD a little bit later. Oh. Oh. Man, you took a long time to go on that one. Guy Bones.
NPD!
Okay. Okay. Man, that
you
one
can't silence my NPD.
that was way too loud.
You all can enjoy that.
Guy Bones says Nintendo better stop selling games so well. They don't know. Don't they know they are doomed? Forever doomed. Is there a shirt that says Nintendo Forever Doomed, or doomed since whenever they started, 1897? Mom Brain, did you know? You did know, because it screwed me for my night off.
Yeah.
That there was an ARMS Direct this week. So it looks like that little rumor from the internet sleuths about there being a Direct soon was correct. So we had an ARMS Direct. It was like, I'd say 95% related to ARMS, and then they showed some Splatoon 2. See you later, SC Sickero. They showed a Splatoon 2 single-player trailer, or if you're in the know, the Hero Mode trailer. But we're going to give you some details on ARMS, the upcoming brand new IP from Nintendo. Only available on Switch. When selecting ARMS, pay attention to the weight. Strong arms are powerful and slow. If your arm is of the same weight or heavier, you can actually block punches from the opponent. There are seven different attributes for ARMS, which kick in after charging up. Fire, electricity, wind, ice, stun, explosion, and blind. Here's a little rundown of each character. Springman has a dash shockwave he can use once charged. He also has the toaster, boomerang, and tri-bolt signature arms. Mechanica has a hovering function and high durability. She has the revolver, whammer, and homie attributes. Ninjara has quick speed, the ability to disappear and warp to other parts of the arena. He has the Chakram, Buff, and Tri-Blast signature arms. Master Mummy won't budge when he's hit because he's so big, and his bandages actually restore his health. He has the Megaton, Retorture, and Phoenix attributes. Kid Cobra, a newly announced character, can charge up and then quick dash. He has the Slamamander, Hydra, and Coolerang attributes. They showed off some new modes as well. They showed off different aspects of modes we already knew. So there's regular one-on-one mode. And there's going to be little like pods that come in and drop bombs that you can punch back and forth to try and blow each other up with. There's also going to be healing items that are dropped into the arena. We learned about Team Fight, where two players are chained together by a string. It's a semi-invisible string, but you're tethered to the other person, and you can actually hurt your teammate if things go wrong. There's B-ball mode, where you're battling an explosive, or you're batting, I'm sorry, an explosive ball back and forth over a net. There's hoops, and hoops is a basketball mode, but there's no ball, Mom Brain. You dunk your opponent in a giant hoop. Can you believe it?
That sounds rude.
First to 10 points wins there. There's skill shot mode where you're punching targets. You and your opponent are standing on opposite sides of the, whatever you want to call it, and you're trying to punch targets to get the highest score. 1-on-100 mode has you punching enemies that appear in the air. So it's kind of like Smash Brothers, you know. 100, what is that called? You know, where the guys come in and you punch them. Arms test lets you try out combinations of different arms and attributes. It's a training mode, basically. You earn in-game prize money and use that in the arm getter to unlock new arm attributes. Duplicate arms are actually valuable because they will give you a higher attack power for whatever you just doubled up on. Ribbon Girl can mid-air jump multiple times and drop quickly from above. She has the Sparker, she has the Sparky, Popper, and Slap-O-Mander attributes. Min Min is a martial arts master and can knock down punches with a spin kick. She has a dragon arm as well that can fire out a laser. She has the Dragon, Megawatt, and Ram attributes. Helix has a stretchy body and he can move in unpredictable ways. He has the Blorb Ice Dragon and Guardian attributes. New character Bite and Bark, they are together as a team. They were announced. Bite is a patrol robot and Bark is his robotic dog. The two fight in a pair. Bark distracts opponents and fills in as a launch pad for Bite, so Bite can launch himself off of Bark. And they have a double team special move as well. There's the Seeky, Cracker, and Bub attributes. One of the most popular characters, if not the most popular character right now, Twintel. She's an A-list movie star, like The Miz, and she fights with her pigtails. She puts boxing gloves on her pigtails. What in the world? She can slow down opponents' punches while charging. She has the Chilla, Parasol, and Thunderbird attributes. Whoop. Whip. Grand Prix is fighting 10 straight matches with different rules until you come to the last opponent, which is the final boss. So that's your, like, quote-unquote story mode. Party matches played online. Join up to 20 players in a lobby for 2, 3, or 4-player matches. Divide players into groups automatically and play all different modes. Ranked matches, what it sounds like, 101 ranked matches. If you win, your rank goes
up.
If you lose, it goes
down.
And while you're waiting to find opponents in ranked mode, you can actually play other modes. Local multiplayer supports local wireless, obviously. Create a lobby for up to 8 players with 8 systems. And there will be free updates with fighters, stages, and arms coming after launch. So that is delicious. We get free content after launch. And if you don't already know, they announced an ARMS Global Test Punch. So this is like the Splatoon Global Test Fire. It's a free demo, but you can only play it during certain times when the servers are live. It kicks off May 26th. Check out arms.nintendo.com for the full details on that Global Test Punch. That's your ARMS breakdown, my friends. A lot of details in there. I am excited for ARMS. I hope you are as well. Kirby sent me a text. Let's see what he says. Kirby says, doesn't look like I'll be able to make it in time. Sorry.
I did music and everything.
Now it's done for next week. I mean, we could still do it.
No.
Entity says, the commentator is kind of funny this time. I forget his name. Buff? Is that his name? I think it's Buff. Maybe we could do the music and we could play with the chats and they can guess.
No.
Oh, sorry guys. Mom Brain says no. I tried, but she's the boss when it comes to music. All right, we don't need to do that. All right, well, I'll give you this real quick. This is the breakdown of the times for the Global Test Punch. May 26th. These are all Pacific times. May 26th at 5, May 27th at 5 in the morning, 11 in the morning, and 5 p.m. May 28th at 5 a.m. and 11 a.m. June 2nd at 5 p.m. June 3rd at 5 a.m., 11 a.m., and 5 p.m. And then finally, June 4th, 5 a.m. and 11 a.m. Coleman says, damn it, Mom Brain, you better do that damn music.
It's done.
No, he means do it. As in, let us play it.
Let us play.
Let us hear it. No?
You're the boss, whatever you want.
You tell me why you don't want to do it. Burn Cheese says, you got music, I want to hear it. Europe is getting a Splatoon 2 Switch bundle, as is Japan. And they're gone sexual. They're getting accessories as well. And as far as North America, nothing. Screw you. You just get the game. Well, at least right now they haven't said anything. So what are our friends in Europe and Japan getting? They're getting the bundle, which is a Switch console. And it has a special, the European one has neon blue, neon red Joy-Con. It includes a copy of Splatoon 2 as a download. And that comes out July 21st, the same date as the game. There is the Switch Pro Controller Splatoon 2 edition with neon pink and neon green grips, as well as an ink splat design that launches the same day, July 21st. There's a Switch Carrying Case Splatoon 2 edition and screen protector decked out with in-game iconography and neon pink and neon green zips. Also due out July 21st. And finally, there's the Joy-Con pair of neon green and neon pink, launching autumn 2017. In Japan, they get a bundle, which is the same as the European bundle, but instead of the blue and red neon Joy-Cons, they get the pink and green neon Joy-Cons. So Japan, I don't know if you've heard this, they really like Splatoon, so they're getting a better one than us. Well, especially North America, we ain't getting crap. But you know what? Europe gets screwed over a lot, so I'm happy to see they're getting it. Mario Starn says, I can see these being announced later by Nintendo of America, probably in the press release or at E3. Well, we'll see if you're right. I'll take that bet. Hey, Mom Brain.
Yes.
Look at me. Look at me. I do this. Are you offended?
No.
I do this. Are you offended?
No. Oh, yeah.
Well, one of them is an offensive gesture, correct?
Sure.
Well, in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, the Inkling girl, when she wins, does a fist pump, but she also puts her arm over like this, so it looked like she was doing the offensive gesture. So in version 1.1 of the game, which is out now, they've updated it. That has been taken out. So that Nintendo doesn't want you to think that the Inkling girl is being rude, even though it was accidental. They took that out, and now she's just back to fist pumping. But version 1.1 also has some other details, some other new stuff. And so, Red Dragon says, I'm super offended. Hello, Lord Not. Oh, yeah, Low Camp wants me to point out, in Japan, you can also buy the Splatoon 2 bundle box. Just an empty box. For $5, you can have an empty box. Here's what's also new in version 1.1. Opponents' names are displayed in the rearview mirror in online matches. Invincibility period after a spin out or crash is longer in online matches. Up to 2 players can spectate a friend group while they wait to join. Worldwide and regional modes add players to mirror and 200cc matches less often. You can now properly create a friend lobby when you have 100 or more friends. Starting positions in online races now properly reflect the order in which players join. Driver Mii's now properly showing facial animations. So in Mario Kart 8, Mii's had all kinds of facial animations depending on what was going on, winning, losing, getting hit by an item. In 8 Deluxe, they had the same face the whole time, which was kind of creepy. Seems like it was a glitch. They fixed that. And finally, Tournament Clock now properly reflects the real world time. So there is your update, or there's your details for update version 1.1. Available now for free. N64 IAC says, where I come from, it's a way to say hello, because he's quoting
Spaceballs? Is that Spaceballs? What is that?
Spaceballs? Is that Spaceballs? Spaceballs? Is that Spaceballs? So yes, as was mentioned earlier, I did a video review for Thumper, which is now available on the Switch. trying to think of what to say other than go watch the review. But yeah, you should go watch the review. I did record footage of this off my own Switch. Now, Mom Brain can attest to this. I was super excited for Thumper before it came out on Switch. I bought it on PS4, and I played it through PSVR. And Mom Brain, you played Thumper as well. The crazy rhythm action game, or as they call it, rhythm hell. Hello, Pickle Nickel. Yeah, Thumper is one hell. Thanks for coming in, Ryan. We will see you later. Thumper is one hell of a rhythm action game. It's like I say in my review. It's you play as a metal beetle flying down a futuristic highway and go into sharp turns and hit platforms and fight bosses. And it's just check out at least a trailer. But it's a fantastic game. And this version of it is equally fantastic as the PS4 version. It looks the same. It plays the same. It sounds the same. It's 60 frames per second, 1080p when you're playing on TV, 720p on handheld, but still 60 frames per second. They, Drool, the developers, did an excellent job at this port. And it also includes HD Rumble, which I really like. I feel it adds in a good layer to the game. Not anything mind-blowing or over the top. Or game-changing, but I still feel they did a good job with it because you can feel the ship or the beetle, whatever you want to call it, rubbing up against the sides of the track, and the platforms when you hit on the beat, you can feel those as well. And there's different degrees of like if you just barely rub up against the side of the track, you'll feel a very, very tiny bit of a sensation, and it corresponds to the side of the ship that rubs on the track. So yeah, it's a fun game. It's awesome. If you like rhythm games, check this out. Or if you like games that are pure insanity that make you feel like you're losing your mind, I mean that as a compliment, check it out. Immediate Muffin says, well, you sold me on it. And hey, it didn't take $5 million to make this game possible. So bonus, he's talking about Project Rap Rabbit, which is a joining of forces, the mind behind Parappa and the mind behind Gitaru Man have come together to make Project Rap Rabbit. I think that's what it's called, which I was super excited for. And they said they were launching a Kickstarter, and then they launched a Kickstarter, and they were like, hey, we need $1 million to make this game. And I'm like, do you? I don't know. I don't know development costs. Maybe they do. You know, with as much that's going to go into the music aspect of it, you know, like I said, I don't know development costs. But here's the real kicker. They launched it, the Kickstarter, and they're like, we need $1 million. And the Switch was a stretch goal. And you know what they wanted for the Switch? $5 million. They said, if we hit $5 million, we'll bring it to the Switch. And people were like, what the hell? What in the world?
$5 million.
So they had such a backlash after the first 24 hours that they reassessed their goals. And I believe a Switch version is like 1.1 million now or something like that. So they made a big change. I want the game. I'm excited for it, but I don't even know. I don't even know. I guess I didn't know. I'm going to look it up now. I'm going to see how it's doing. Because I'm not trying to be pessimistic here, but I don't think it's going to hit its goal. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think it's going to happen. Project Rap Rabbit. Yes, I was right. All right, let's see what it's at right now. All right, so they want 1.1 million, and they have 30 days to go, and they're at 144,000 right now. It could happen. It could happen. I don't know. Fingers crossed. I wish them well. I know I'm going to like the game. I know that for sure. Oh, they want 1.5 million for the Switch edition. Still a big change from 5 million, but I don't know. Oh, sorry, you guys in the chat corrected me and I didn't see it. Thank you, Havaruhi and BWA and anybody else that said it. All right. North America, this week's uploads from Nintendo. What did they get? Or what did we get? We got Fire Emblem Echo Shadows of Valentia. That came out. Valentia. Which way am I supposed to say it? I don't know. Which way would you say it? Valentia.
Valencia.
Valencia. Valencia. Came out yesterday. You can get it now. There's also DLC, and there's a DLC season pass if you want, because everybody loves those. There's a demo of Disgaea 5 Complete on the Switch eShop if you want that. Wii U Virtual Console got Blazing Lasers, the TurboGrafx 16 game. Theme shop was updated with Elm's Army theme and Celica's theme, both obviously on the 3DS. Also new this week, Dark Witch music episode Rudimical. Rudimical. I never know how to say that. Galaxy Fight Universal Warriors, the Neo Geo game, is on Switch. Thumper is on Switch. They put Thumper down at the bottom of the press release with the other, like, oh, by the way, here's some other stuff for you. No, she'll be up towards the top. Come on, Nintendo. Drancia Saga is available on 3DS eShop. Mysterious Stars 3D Road to Idol is on the 3DS eShop. Mysterious Stars 3D.
Mysterious Stars.
A Fairy Tale is on the 3DS as well. Dodgebox is on the 3DS. Darksiders War Mastered Edition, according to Nintendo, is actually going to launch next week on Wii U. We'll see if it happens. And Pinball is available on the Wii U. That is not the NES game. That is a new game. And if you check out Nintendan's YouTube channel, which you can do at Nintendan1, Nintendan1, you can see some footage of that. Ronanol Chemist says, I'm going to be pretty peeved if there isn't a physical copy of Darksiders War Mastered for Wii U. Well, my understanding is there will be. So hopefully it's still true. BWA says, yeah, hard T, but I don't like that pronunciation. Shadows of Valentia. Who says it like that? Valentia? Come on.
Valencia.
Valentia.
Oh boy.
Europe this week's uploads. What did Europe get from Nintendo? They got the ARMS Global Test Punch. We have that as well. Fire Emblem Echo Shadows of Valentia. Switch got Galaxy Fight Universal Warriors. Thumper. The demo of Disgaea 5 Complete. Wii U got Pinball. On the Virtual Console, they got Super Star Soldier. Special offers on a whole bunch of stuff. That's it. Pretty much the same week there as it was here. But I'll check for a comment because there wasn't one. But now there is one. First comment comes from Lone Camp, and he says, that Thumper subtitle is false advertising for someone who swims in Japanese rhythm games like me. Rhythm hell? Psh, I've seen harsher. You know, he spelled out psh, and I knew exactly what he meant. Psh.
I like it.
Right?
I would have done PSSSH.
No, that's more like
PSHH.
You
PSHH. PSH.
You said PSH, but you said PSH. PSSH.
Then I changed it and just
Listen,
said
PTCH
PSH.
is the right way to do it. Pitch, you take out the I. Here comes the first. Throws out the first. Mom Brain.
What?
Here's some details about Snipper Clips.
Oh, wow.
This is from SFB Games, the developer of the original idea that worked alongside Nintendo for this Switch version. They were asked by Game Informer, hey, did this game start as a Wii U game? And SFB says, sort of, but not really. We developed it as a prototype on PC to begin with. Wii U was the assumed hardware, but we never developed any features specific to Wii U, such as making use of the screen on the gamepad. We knew Nintendo was working on new hardware since the NX had been announced in some capacity, but our goal was just to make a fun game, regardless of the hardware we were using. Eventually, we moved over to Switch, and it seemed like the appropriate hardware for the game, especially given the two Joy-Cons. So, in an alternate universe where the Wii U sold like crazy, we would have got Snipper Clips on the Wii U. But we live in this reality where the Switch is selling well right now. And we got it on Switch. Suki Deity says, that's great. I'm sure SFB were able to learn a lot from Nintendo working with them. Looking forward to what they make next. I am as well, because Snipper Clips is one of the best games on Switch, I think. Mom Brain, do you agree?
Yeah, I will agree.
What's that?
NPD. NPD. NPD.
Thank you. NPD top 20, but we'll only do 10. For 2017, April. Mom Brain, here we go.
Minecraft.
It's in the top 20, but not top 10.
Mario Kart 8.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, number 1.
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild, number 3.
NBA.
NBA, number 8.
NFL.
It's not in the top
MLB.
10. Whoa. Number
NHL.
4.
NHL.
No.
FIFA.
FIFA. No.
Call of Duty.
Yes, Call of Duty number 10.
Overwatch.
Number 9. How are you doing this?
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto number 6. You're missing number 2, number 5, number 7.
I mean, I think
You did a great job.
by myself. That's all I can think of.
Colma says, wait. Mom Brain gets to do NPD, but we can't have music?
We'll do music, guys.
There you go. We're going to do music. All right. And you guys are playing this time. You are playing. We're going to read your answers this time. I got an eye on both chats. I know there's a slight delay, but I will read your answers. All right. Number 2. You don't know what this game is at all. So, blank of interest and the first letter of the alphabet.
Persona Q.
Not Q. Man, that exists, though.
Persona.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5.
Persona 5. All right, number 5 is okay. This guy wrote a lot of books. He's dead
James
now.
Patterson, Tom Clancy.
Tom
Splinter
Clancy.
Cell, something. Rainbow Six, something.
It's spooky. These things are spooky.
Paranormal Ghost Recon.
Tom Clancy's Paranormal Ghost Recon. That would be amazing.
I didn't.
Ghost Recon Wildlands, yes. And then number 7, Lube is playing it and hating it.
Oh, I can see it in my mind's eye. Mass Effect.
Yes, Mass Effect Andromeda. Good job with the top 10.
Thanks.
And if you want to know, I'll give you the top 20. You already have the top 10. So starting with number 11, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, then Horizon Zero Dawn, then Lego City Undercover, then Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 Remix, then Lego Worlds, then
1.5 plus 2.5 is 4.
and Tom Clancy's Paranormal Rainbow Six Siege, then Battlefield 1, then For Honor, then Nier Automata, and then Minecraft. There is your top 20. I see Nintendo did this list, and he said number 1 was Mario Kart 8. That's wrong. Carefree Captain says, good to see some Nintendo titles in the top 3. Hopefully this momentum keeps up for the next few months of Switch releases. Yeah, Zelda got some legs.
And a rump.
We're not going to do that.
I think that's it. Here we go, music.
That's not it, no. Hey, Mom Brain, remember when I played Destiny a lot with Lube and
sure do.
Stu Michaels and
Play
Chip? No, I didn't play with him. He's on Xbox. Well, Destiny 2 is not coming to the Switch. And Destiny 2 project lead Mark Noseworthy, yes, spelled exactly how it sounds.
Someone's last name is Noseworthy?
Yes.
What a great name.
Explains why. He says, no announcements to make about the Switch at this time. I think it's pretty unrealistic given we're an online-only game, right? The Switch, because it's a portable. And I love my Switch. I've got Breath of the Wild here. I've got it with me. It's incredible. I love the console. But in terms of where it's at, I don't want to leave anyone with the possibility of like, it's something we'll consider maybe next year. There's no plans right now for a Switch. Well, Dragon Quest X is coming out on the Switch. That is an online-only game. Square Enix can do it. Square Enix put Dragon Quest X on the 3DS. It was a streaming thing, but they did it. So, lots of people are seeing this as just a lame excuse. If the game isn't coming to the Switch because you got no plans for it, then say that. If the game isn't coming to the Switch because you don't think the Switch can handle it, then say that. Don't give us this malarkey. Chozo Boy is a top-rated comment, and he says, I'm not a potential customer, but that doesn't excuse... I'm sorry. I'm not a potential customer, but that excuse doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, it doesn't. If you think the Switch can handle it as far as hardware goes, then say that. Tell us. Don't give us an excuse. That's an excuse. It doesn't make any sense. We know it's not true because other companies are doing it. Finally, our last top story. Mario Kart is the all-time best-selling racing franchise in the United States ever. In the history of ever. In the United States ever. Do you know that? That's according to the NPD. So all the other racing franchises.
I know a lot about NPD.
There have been ones that have sold millions, multi-millions, and they've had multiple installments. Mario Kart is the biggest selling one. Can't beat it, baby. You can't beat it, baby!
You can't teach that.
Have you ever played a Mario Kart game?
Yeah, the one on the DS I played a lot.
Oh, that's right. Groose has the first comment. It says, not surprising. I mean, outside of Mario Kart, are there really any racing games with mainstream appeal? It's kind of becoming a niche genre. Yeah, you know, like Gran Turismo.
Niche.
Gran Turismo is very popular, but yeah, it's not going to have the mainstream appeal that Mario Kart does. So that's it, really. Mom Brain, we're done.
Okay. Here we go.
No. We're not doing music yet. What? How many episodes of the show do you need to do?
All right, well, I'm going to go switch some laundry over.
Mom Brain, what have you been playing?
I haven't played anything this week.
It's not going to take me long. You right there, bud?
I'm hungry.
Okay. Hangry. You need a Snickers.
I hate Snickers.
That's the commercials, right?
Yeah.
For a second, I was thinking Milky Way, and I was like, nope, that's the commercial I hate.
I was eating a Milky Way.
Oh, I hate both of those actors. They do such a bad job. And that guy's voice is so bad. No regards.
Regards.
I hate.
I think he reminds me a little bit of Rodney Dangerfield.
Regards. What an insult. Here is what I've been playing. I played Dead Cells, like I said last week, and I put some footage up on the YouTube channel. So I'm trying different video ideas. I'm just fooling around with some stuff, and I consider doing one that's just gameplay. But so I put that up on the YouTube channel. I haven't posted it on GoNintendo yet. But the comments are indicating that you miss my commentary. And I tried playing and talking while I was playing, but I feel like there was just too much dead air. Like, I don't want to be like, I'm on. Like, I have to talk. And you know what I mean? Because, like, I just want to be natural. And I don't know if people are going to be okay with there being time where I'm not saying anything. I don't want to be like, well, I'm going to go over here and, oh, there's a treasure chest. And let me open that up. And inside it, I don't want to do that. I don't know. So I don't know if I should do it and edit it for when I'm talking like a parent's play or just leave the dead air in it. I don't know. But I'm going to try some stuff. So thank you for saying that you want my commentary and appreciate it. I just don't know how I'm going to approach it yet. But I'm going to try. But right now you can check out the footage of Dead Cells. And again, Dead Cells is not confirmed for Switch, but the developers are intent on bringing it to the platform. And they've already shown their love of Switch by putting a screenshot of the game on a Switch and also making their own Switch box art for Dead Cells. So well, thank you, Kulma. So yeah, I'm going to do more footage of that game, but I guess I'll do the next one with commentary and we'll see how that goes. It's going to be a disaster. I'm just telling you right now. But it's one of those things, you know, you got to get out of your comfort zone. Maybe it'll get better as I'm going on. Thank you, Kulma. So I played that, and I know I'm forgetting stuff. I got to start writing lists because there's so much that I'm playing lately. You right there? You look like you're having an aneurysm. What did I? Oh, I played some Ultra Street Fighter 2. Reviews, I think, are embargoed for the 25th. That's off the top of my head. I might be wrong, but I can't really talk much about that again, so I won't. God, what else did I play? I'm forgetting stuff. I know I am, but there's one I'm saving because it was so interesting. I played Farpoint on the Switch, on the PS4, which is the PSVR game, and I bought the bundle with the gun. So yeah, this game is pretty fun. As far as like a shooter goes, it's pretty straightforward. But the fact that you're playing it in VR actually makes it that much more interesting. So you're out there walking around on like an alien planet, and in VR you feel like you're there, and it's a ton of fun. So I haven't played too much. I've played up through like the second level, I guess you'll call it. There's like a portion and then a cutscene and then a portion and then a cutscene. So I played up through the second portion of gameplay, and it ends with like a big swarm of enemies, and you have to like run all over and take cover, and like there's a lot of enemies to deal with. It's a horde of enemies, and man, that was some of the most intense gameplay experience I've ever had. It was so much fun, but really like frantic and really exciting, and like it was crazy. It felt like I was there. I felt like I was really in the moment, and I was using like a tactile response to what needed to be done. Yeah, it's unlike any other feeling I've had in the game. It was really interesting. And something that's really cool is to change your weapon in the game. You actually take the gun and put it behind your back, so like you're pulling another weapon off from behind your back. So that's how you switch, and it just feels really cool. So I was playing like with an assault rifle, for the lack of a better term, and then there's this big enemy that was charging me, so I put my arm behind my back and took out the shotgun, and I was shooting with the shotgun. Then I switched back to the automatic. It just felt really cool. And again, as far as first-person shooters go, like if you were playing it without VR, which I don't know if you can, but if you're playing it without VR, it'd just be like a paint-by-numbers first-person shooter. But the fact that you play it in VR makes it, I think it's like a first real step for first-person shooters in the world of VR, and I really enjoy it. So yeah, a lot of fun. And if you follow me on Facebook, if you're my friend on Facebook, you saw I put up a picture of my dad playing it. My dad has been talking about this game nonstop since he played it. I knew he would like it. I was positive of it. So I set him up in it, and he was playing it, and he was blown away by it, and he can't stop talking about it. My mom sent me a text message, and she was like, your dad won't stop going on and on and on about this game and how much he liked it and how much fun he had. And I was like, well, he can come play whenever he wants. He was really into it. It was really fun to watch. So if I do end up doing a Patreon, I would love to do Parents Play videos for systems that aren't Nintendo. And obviously PSVR would be in there too. So something to consider in the future. All right, that's it. That's it as far as I can remember of what I played. And Mom Brain, we are going to do music.
We are.
All right, you guys are in this with me. I'm going to need your help, I'm sure.
So here we are. The first song comes to us from Sinfield 99.
All right, it's definitely Super Nintendo, and it's definitely Capcom.
I'm pretty sure it probably is.
Can you turn it down? All right, is it a Mickey Mouse game?
Not a Mickey Mouse, but it is Disney.
Okay, it's a Disney game. Goof Troop?
Yeah!
Goof Troop, baby!
Okay, Goof Troop. Next comes from Jet Jaguar.
Focus all attacks.
you can love.
Oh, well, it's Super Nintendo. I know that now. And it's Konami.
Yep.
It's got that Konami noise. Okay, Sunset Riders? No.
Yep.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Wow.
Sunset Riders it was. Next song comes from Furry Face.
Here we go. Well, I mean, it's Donkey Kong 64. It's a DK rap. DK Donkey Kong.
So bad.
Bing.
All right, that was Donkey Kong 64.
I will need you, Coma. I'm doing well so far.
This one you'll need help on. It comes from John.
Nightmare Creatures.
No.
What system is this?
Dreamcast.
Why is Dreamcast allowed? Was there a port to another system?
I don't know.
Dreamcast? Why? Resident Evil. Code Veronica.
No.
Trying to think of things that were ported from Dreamcast to a Nintendo platform. Is it Harry Potter?
Nope.
Coleman says, did The Nightmare Before Christmas have a game?
Oh, it did.
Joey says Home Alone. She says Dreamcast is disqualified. Knights.
Nope.
Yeah, I thought that straight, Jeff. And D2.
No.
Illbleed.
Nope. I can throw this one away.
Sonic.
No.
We don't know. Crazy Text.
Nappletail.
I've never heard of it.
Well, there you go. We'll throw it away since it's Dreamcast. Dreamcast just never gets any love, you know?
Well, we are doing Nintendo-related songs. If it came out on a Nintendo system. What'd you say? Napple what? Stone?
Tail.
Tail?
This next one comes from Nico Darunia.
All right, it's a Mario Kart. I don't remember which one. Double Dash. Oh, which Mario Kart is this? 64. 8.
Yeah. All right, that was Mario Kart 8 from Nico Darunia. This one comes from Blood Ocean 07.
This is the last story.
Sure is.
Just let it go for this part. So good. All right, that's enough. Oh, I love that song, man.
All right, that was the last story from Blood Ocean 07. The next song comes from Rat Mastered.
Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Yep.
This is the last song?
No.
Let this go. It's so dumb. I love it. Pump it up one. Burning Jesus, that range.
Zombies ate my neighbors.
Okay.
Okay, the next song comes from West.
Blah. Is this the last song?
No.
Oh. Nah. You know what it sounds like? The one that scared you.
The Spire, Dark Spire. It's 3DS.
$9.99.
No.
What the hell is this? 3DS, you said?
eShop.
Alright. eShop only?
I don't know.
Now that you said that, you're going to throw me off. Bravely default. Bravely second.
No.
Well, no one knows.
Give up?
No, not yet. Virtue's Last Reward.
No.
It's not first party.
Don't think so.
How about like Train Odyssey, Persona, all right, go ahead. We don't know.
Liberation Maiden.
Oh, I didn't play it.
Glitter Bubble 3 sends us this one.
I'm sorry, is this the last one?
No.
We were doing so well, now we're falling apart. Is this actually NES?
Yeah.
Scary. Monster Party.
No.
Dragon Quest.
No.
Dragon Warrior.
No.
Licensed?
Yep.
Oh boy. Monster in My Pocket.
No.
Gremlins.
No.
Is it scary?
No.
No, but it sounds scary.
Well, it's not. This is the underwater theme for the game.
Turtles.
Nope.
Licensed underwater. Little Mermaid.
No. Well, you know, just the obligatory underwater level, I think.
Chip and Dale.
No.
Friday the 13th.
No. Not scary.
Oh man. Is this license still around?
Not really.
Oh no, that's sad.
I mean, nothing in recent memory.
Alright, they don't know, I don't know.
Felix the Cat.
God damn it.
Last song. Mikey 3319.
Didn't I say I was always going to guess Felix the Cat?
Mm-hmm.
Is this Super Nintendo?
Uh-huh.
Can you turn it up? Mega Man stuff?
No.
Is it Capcom?
I don't think so.
God damn it, we were doing so well! I'm gonna go with Bram Stoker's Dracula.
No.
I'm gonna go with Terminator. License?
No.
Oh no, forget it. Got no chance. Go ahead. We don't know.
Blackthorn.
Oh, I even played that. Damn it.
So I'm not going to count the Dreamcast one into here.
Yeah.
So that was 9. So 8, 7. I think you got 6 out of 9. That's not terrible.
Should have got that damn Felix the Cat. I said I was going to guess that game. God damn it. Well, for being with the chat, I think we did all right.
You guys did great.
Probably the best ever. This was probably the best we've ever done ever in the whole history of music trivia. All right. That's a show, Mom Rain. We did it.
We did a great job.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And as far as I know, we will see. Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, no. When is that thing?
Saturday.
Is it? Oh,
so.
no. Maybe I could get Nikki Hilda here the night before. I don't know. The show might be on Friday this coming week. I'm not sure. I got to figure things out. Oh, dearie me.
You got a whole week to figure it out.
Yeah. All right. Well, we will see you regardless next week at some point. Yes, without a doubt. I think it's time to shave my head. Look at this. Jesus Christ. Look at that. That's terrible. This is not a hairstyle. Right? Got to shave it, right? Talking to you. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Well,
You do what you want.
no, I'm asking. This is one of the few times I'm asking.
Yeah, shave it. I like it shaved.
Yeah, right away, shave it. That's one of the few times I ask for your input on matters of style. What if I shave all of this but leave just the stripe in the back?
Whatever you want.
Would you shave a fidget spinner into my head?
I don't think I can. But my mom will be here on Wednesday, and she probably could.
Yeah. You know, I kind of, God, that it's terrible. It goes so low and wow. Why is it? That's so mean.
It's not like someone did it to you.
Like, why is it like here? It's like nothing at all, and then back here, it's like regular hair. Like, look at all of it. There's tons of hair. Why does it stop here? I don't understand. Like, what's happening? Like this inch. Why here is there a full head of hair, and here there's nothing?
I'm sure Reddit has an explanation.
Explain like I'm 5. Why do I bald?
Yeah, probably right.
I just don't get it. Like that's a mystery.
Love you just the way you are.
But look at it. Like when I see it, when I see it in the camera, I'm like, yeah, look at that. Why does it stop right there? And why can't this get long enough so that I can comb it over? Oh man, I don't get it. I don't get it, dude. And then like, how cruel is it? Just like, look, you get all this and all the hair you want back here, but up here, no.
I have more thigh meat than any 5 people need for their whole lives, and small boobs.
Yeah, but
it's not fair. You just.
Well, what would you rather have?
I have a fupa like you wouldn't believe.
Well, what would you rather have? Oh, this is really off kilter. What would you rather have? Thigh meat or no hair on just the top of your head? Yeah.
You know, listen, I love my wheels of steel, but they're big.
Think about that. Let's shave your head so that you're just missing this part.
Well, I'm okay with it because it'll grow back.
Oh, it'll grow back.
I hope.
What if it won't? You've never shaved it off before. What if it just doesn't come back?
Maybe I'll shave my head this summer. You know what'll happen? It'll all grow in gray because I'm going gray.
The old gray mare ain't what she used to be.
Story of my life.
All right, guys. That's it. The show's done exporting. Full hairy boobs, says Court. All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. That's all we got. We'll see you next week. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.